he was free, but free will has a price. The demons I kept at bay are now loosed upon him and all Death Knights that attempt to flee.
Fuck me. Alright, Batman. Can I do my intro now? Is that alright with you? Go on, away with you. Think I hear Val Kilmer trying to butter himself into your suit again. Anyway. Hello, lovelies! I am the Fragnostic, and welcome to the glorious first episode of this gloriously rebooted series from my glory days of glory-filled glory. The Indiequisition has returned with a vengeance. Some of you old schoolers might remember its first appearance on the channel. Some of you older schoolers might even remember it way back when it was called Frag Breaks. The basic aim remains the same, but the scope is dramatically widened. Last week, thanks to the outstanding and very humbling efforts of my Patreon supporters, we managed to smash past our first goal of $200 a month, and in real terms, that means that I now have the solid financial backing to start focusing on making this channel what I've always wanted it to be, an up-to-date, consistently reliable and comprehensive source on horror gaming, both new and old. Now, us clambering over that first $200 milestone means that not only can I dependably grab myself newer titles that either review keys from developers or the overwhelming kindness of my subscribers' regular gift baskets miss out on, it also means that I can start buying into promising looking Kickstarters and the like to bring you guys first build previews of titles that are certain to blow up in the future. For example, Agony, Blasphemous, Dollhouse, Bloodstained. I want us all to be able to enjoy these together on day one or sooner while still retaining the amazing community spirit and irreverent joy that we all share, and I'm so very proud of. You would not believe the compliments I get about you guys and your staggering sense of goodwill and camaraderie from my IRL friends that I see day to day, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not praise enough. You are an absolute credit to me and to yourselves, lovelies, and I'm beyond honoured to have you along for the ride. I will stop sucking your dicks and crack on with tonight's Indiequisition in the merest of moments, but to those of you who missed this whole boat the first time around, the purpose of the Indiequisition is to root out all the interesting looking genre shit from sites like GameJolt, Itch.io, IndieDB, and as I mentioned, Kickstarter, Indiegogo and their ilk, and give them a poke to see how they wriggle. Now, don't you worry, I'm not about to start playing any Five Nights at Freddy's fan games or 5 Slender clones a week. You're gonna have to raise a little more hell than that to catch the attention of the Indiequisition. We dug out some awesome titles the last time around. The Night That Speaks, well, the Leadworks game launcher was good for a laugh too, at least I guess. We'll do better this time, we will. Jesus Christ, should have made a separate update video for this, shouldn't I? Alright, come on, let's get on with this. Thank you for helping me smash that first Patreon goal, lovelies. After the next one, we'll really be cooking with gas and we'll be able to add VR titles and console exclusives to our arsenal, but hey, let's not race ahead of ourselves here. Let's savor the moment, settle down and do the dirty with demonic CONQUEST. Found this son of a bitch on Itch.io, links in the description if you want some fact. Show the plot. Why on earth not? Why on earth? Dean Winchester has sold his soul to a crossroad demon to save his brother's life. The king of the crossroads himself, Crowley, has offered a rather very bad deal. He said that it will save his brother, but Dean was only to keep his soul for 1 more year. Gather all the parts to read the entire legend of the Dean Winchester. Ooh, you villain! You fuck! We're actually gonna have to play it now, son of a bitch. Just gotta know what happens to the Dean Winchester. The Dean. Not the other one on Twitter that just shit posts about the UFC all day. Alrighty. Why, Dean, you've lost weight. You look marvellous. Wallop! That's how we're rolling here. I'm not gonna hoover your soul out your body like some pussy Shang Tsung wizard. Gonna crack you the fuck open and see what's in the piggy bank. Know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Hyde. Come and loot me. Don't you? Oh, the skeleton speaks in a sexy voice too. Well, this has got the lot, this, hasn't it? Surprise, peasant! So my soul count is steadily dropping here. I guess you're just surviving as long as you can. And the rate's going down, we're gonna need to slaughter about a city per night to keep moving here. Jesus, Dean, was your brother that good a guy? You better be curing some kind of fucking cancer. Fuck off, dog. It's kind of a spongy delay on the attack here. Oh look, I've drawn a crowd. Give me your fucking ghosts, you knaves! Oh, you have to stick around to eat them, I see. But Jesus! That dog just knocked 8 souls out of my body. This isn't a dog park. With that shit on a lead. Right, I'm passing the hat around, and if no souls come back, I'm gonna have to start shopping for them myself. Getting the bags for life out. I'm finding my fucking club card. Fuck you guys, I'm going over this side. Dean Winchester ain't no beggar. It's empty. I'm coming back. He's got an extraordinarily sturdy looking skeleton, hasn't he? You can make a pretty robust child's crib out of him if the need called for it. I think those are the pages of the story getting dropped there. Can't wait to see how that one plays out. What are the DNA results? Is Dean Winchester the father? Did Dean Winchester smack the back doors off his cousin's missus? Get him on the lie detector. I don't care if he's a skeleton. If he can swing a halberd, he can take a lie detector. Smash! There go your feet. That'll teach you to love hiking. Worth noting that these are dark souls I'm devouring here, so I'm guessing all of these men did something terribly wrong. Maybe not just one thing, maybe a number of cumulative small wrongdoings that gradually poisoned their being. One man murdered his wife and his cat at the same time by feeding his cat a brick and then smashing her in the head with it. Another man just sort of stole pens from the post office over a number of years. The game's taken pity on my woeful performance now, look. It started sending me souls out the ground. Started crushing moles in their tunnels to sustain me. Arse! Your magic barrier can't save you, coward! Yield unto Dean Winchester! Kerpluffle! Man, the crossroads are banging tonight. Why are all these people out here? Just aimlessly pottering around. Must we stoop to slaughtering the homeless? This is probably the result of some kind of right-wing initiative to deal with social destitution by sending them to the haunted hellwoods to pick poisonous mushrooms. I picked 1,000 today, boss. Excellent. Now eat them. Not this time, dog. This time you die. Sit, you hairy fuck. Dean Winchester's done with dogs. Unless you own one that's been a naughty boy. Then Dean Winchester requests that you bring him to Dean Winchester's haunted hellwoods for walkies so Dean Winchester can cleave his soul out of his body. I'm considering popping early access titles under this Indiequisition banner as well. What do you think? I know you don't care really, you just want the fucking videos out, don't you? You don't give a shit what they're called. This is just for the benefit of my obsessive compulsive tendencies, but then at least when I get the whiners messaging me,
You said mean things about Zombie Bollock Licking Simulator 2019. It's still in early access. You can't judge it until it's done and the developers added one new weapon and retextured the menu.
at least then I can say, well, that's why they're in the Indiequisition bag with all the other unfinished shit. I mean, we all know half of those early access games are never coming out of it. We all know they're an excuse to drop some half-baked, bug-ridden turd brownies on the storefront, reaping as much gullible cash as they can and then dance off into the night to do it all over again. But I'm starting to think that, until they're done, those games deserve about as much recognition as stuff like this, which was clearly marked as a pre-alpha when I downloaded it. Come on, I gotta have all these pages for now. This dude's entire existence is tied to a 50-meter stretch of grass between two magic barriers. He's hardly fucking Jason of Iolcus, is he? How long can it be? Why don't the dogs ever bother these motherfuckers? Well, I should go home. Fuck me! Well, that's enough of that. I reckon that story should be good and sketched out now. Come on, gang, let's see how this epic ends. Happily, ironically, erotically. Shut the fuck up, Bruce Wayne. And now the time has come for the deal. Oh yes, my mother. No! Even my grandmother has told me the legends of the undead brotherly love. However, a deal is a deal and it must be kept. For that there will be a celestial catastrophe and the hellhounds will start ripping each and every soul. But Winchesters are made of pure guts and they wouldn't give up so easily. But his soul is still his, for he has beaten every hellhound that came for him. Nonsensically. There you go.